But let's get into it.
Oh, it's time for the wheel of prizes! All right! Yeah! And here we go!
Unlock. SMZ3 is essentially blocked. Thought maybe he was gonna stick on DKC3. Unless maybe this time, hold. Alright. Donkey 3 is so back. Found a boat upgrade last night. Played this video game. I'm not gonna worry about the levels that I've missed. Not until we start getting... I guess this was open the whole time too, wasn't it? Forgot about this banana bird cave completely. Go back. Oh, I gotta start the timer. The timer. Forget, do I just automatically get the boat upgrade, or do I have to go? I do have to go. Fuck the funk. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go. I didn't know if like I wasn't advancing the text or if it was just for craft. Woo! Nice baby. New boat horn, exactly. I don't remember. Just going around it this way twice or something. I forget how to open this up. Help if I could drive my boat. Not very good at driving my boat. Maybe it's the other way. Go the other way. Because I think... I don't remember if it's cogs or bonus coins I need in order to open up these stages. Like... there will start to be some. There we go. Oh, the whole... The bighorn? Yeah. Okay, boomer. slightly more tragic. Interesting how the DKC 3, like the update on the number of checks I've done, it worked, like it updated properly. But the SMZ3 one never seems to do that. It always seems to restart. I wonder why that is. Not that it matters, like the checks still happen, it's just I don't get that nice little easy way to track how many I've done. Makes the happy brain chemical. No, I don't wonder. I know they were let cook a little too much. Like, there's definitely some good ideas and fun levels in this game, but there's definitely a few that needed to not happen. Or at least needed some work. And I think that's really the only thing with DKC3. Is that either they weren't given enough time to polish some stuff, or they just ran out of ideas or something, right? Just maybe they weren't quite ready to make a third one. Who knows? But like, the game itself isn't bad. Just doesn't quite live up to 2. But I like this game more than DKC1. I would rather have a game like this that tries stuff and maybe doesn't always succeed than DKC1, which is beneath that. I just take the damage? Then, oh, dang it. I'd rather have a game like this that maybe goes a little too far, doesn't quite get everything right, than a game like DKC1, which has some levels that are completely forgettable. And just like nothing happens in them. Oh, I missed the jump. I need that barrel. I knew the barrel was coming up, but I forgot again. You like won the most because you can actually be definitely the easiest. Onto this window, so I'm not looking so far back. I haven't been able to play many of the games on the actual SNES, so I haven't had to worry about it. DKC3's been locked up since like hour 1, and SMZ3 I've only had brief stints with so far. I'll definitely find Moon Pearl soon. Totally find Moon Pearl soon, and then everything will work out. After this is the barrel. We got the barrel. Done it. I think DKC2, they either like were given enough time to like make sure all the mechanics were more or less pretty good, or at least what they wanted to do with the mechanics. Like some of the mechanics maybe should have stayed on the cutting room floor, but at least they, you know, made them work. How do I... Oh, like this? There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Nothing too schmancy in this level. Oh, man. This is one of... I think this level is normally in World 7. This is a tough one. Especially one of the bonuses is really rough for me. One might take a few attempts, we'll see. I should look into the DKC2 version. I think there's a DKC2 in beta or something. I'd probably really like that version. Although it's... I don't know how it like locks stuff as easily, unless it just locks worlds or something, just straight up. I don't know. Like that's the thing about DKC3 is with the boat upgrades and stuff, you can have some progression. I don't know how they do it in that one. I should look into it. Alright, I'm like not paying attention. I really do need to pay attention in this level. By DKC3 being the only game you beat before Bonanza, you love K. Rool more than any other Nintendo big bosses. I think he's probably my favorite also. It's probably close between like him and like Ridley for most iconic bosses. The thing with Bowser is like he's pretty whatever. Ganon's kind of the same way too. Where like other than like Wind Waker and maybe OOT, most of his appearances are pretty bland, but like K. Rool, you can tell he's got attitude, even in like DKC1. So I don't know, maybe he benefited by not coming out until the SNES, I'm not sure, but a lot of the early versions of Bowser and Ganon, they're just kind of there. So, not really all that exciting. Like I said, like K. Rool, like you get into an actual fight with him right away. You can tell he's sassy. I'm gonna stand here and do this. I forget how this works. This maybe, something like this. There we go. Yeah, that's very true. Anytime I see Bowser, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever, man. Right? What's up, bro? What are we doing? You're mad about something this time? Okay. Have I gotten any Kong letters? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Well, guess I'll die. I like couldn't remember if I had been picking them. Oh yeah, no, I remember where they were now. I just like couldn't remember where they were. So focused on the DK coin. Anything up here? Oh, yeah. Frick, man! Well, that's not good. Yeah, alright, just... I should have just, used the iframes to get into the bonus barrel. I was caught off guard there for sure. This is the bonus that really sucks though. With the let me make sure I get this just in case this moves me past it. I don't want to forget it. For the monkey. Wait, no. Level has 3 bonuses. Frick. Kitty Kong, he's so large. I'm dead. It's hard to like know where those guys are gonna be when you go up there. Maybe I just like spend a life trying to get that bonus and then we reset. I can go through the rest of the level with both Kongs. I never said there was anything wrong with Kitty being large. I was just stating a fact. He do be a big boy. Why does this bonus suck so much, man? He grims himself, he struggles and makes snorting noises? Oh no. This isn't even the bonus I was the most worried about. Okay, finally. We got the grubby boy. Well, I think I try to go through too fast to this level. And you gotta kind of pump the brakes every once in a while and figure out what the heck's going on. But at least we got the bonus, don't have to worry about that again. Which also means we can easily have both Kongs available. Okay, well we can have one Kong available. We can have both Kongs available. We needed to go up there at all. The G? Too late. This is the bonus that be a pain. I'll lock the frick in, alright? Also, maybe not worry too much. A little lucky on the banana spawns. Thought that was a safe spot. Oh no, I don't have any of the Kong letters. like really bad luck. And even with really bad luck, the timer is... Okay. Good. The level is done. The nice thing with that bonus, at least, is that you can very easily retry it. There's a few bonuses in this game that like you get one shot at, and you just have to leave the level. Well, I'd like to visit Mechanos. Thank you. Speaking of levels that have bonuses that really suck that you get one shot at, everybody say hello to Stampede Sprint. This is my least favorite stage in the game. It's not even close. It's not even close. This is my least favorite stage in the game. Stage sucks so much on so many levels. Dangria, I got a very important answer. I do not care. I do not care. And anybody who does needs to touch grass. That's the answer. So, in DKC 3, unlike the other donkey games, after you get the first boat upgrade, you can actually go to both Mechanos and Cotton Top Cove. And normally in the speedruns, I think all the speedruns do this, I don't think any of them do it any differently, but you go to Mechanos because that's the one that's right there, and it also has some of the more challenging levels, so like if you're grinding, better to get those out of the way. But a lot of the like official like strategy guides and stuff refer to Cotton Top Cove as World 3. And so there's a I'm using major air quotes here. Major air quotes debate amongst the donkey speedrunning community about which world is World 3. And it's just so I'm so uninterested in it anymore. I'm so tired. Please touch grass. Thank you, Lasso, for the copy pasta. Yeah, Mechanos definitely has the harder levels. For sure has the harder stages. But yeah, also if I want to get the Kong letters, I have to go into that bonus because that's where the Kong spawns from. Also, if I want to get the DK coin, I have to keep this guy alive the whole time. Also, if I want to get all the bonuses, I can't fail the bonus at the very end, otherwise I just lose. So, it's great stuff, honestly. I guess the mechanic of this level isn't awful, but just everything else about the level is garbage. Because there's no checkpoint either. This is a one-shot level. I have to do the whole thing. At least got the Kong. And we kept Perry. Oh no, Perry's got the bonus barrel. That's right. I knew one of them. And this is not an easy bonus either. Bonus frickin' sucks. That. All right, I was just gonna hint it, but I guess I have to do the whole level again. So. Shadow Temple or Spirit first? I always did Shadow Temple first. I never really even thought about doing Spirit Temple first, but like it's obviously super doable. But I kind of feel like Shadow Temple would be first because like you go to bottom of the well, which is in Kakariko, and then you have to go back as child to get Lens of Truth. I would say Shadow Temple first, but like you're the type of person. Oh, I lost Perry apparently. I don't know why I lost Perry. I jumped over the B, but whatever, man. I think Shadow Temple is also, yeah, first in like the rotational order of the medallions. It's kind of like in Link to the Past, you can do a lot of the Dark World dungeons in different orders without even having to do any sort of cheat glitches or anything like that. You just can. I think it's more like that. Like they're numbered in Link to the Past, so there is like a quote-unquote order, but you don't have to do anything fancy to go to Thieves Town after Pod, right? You just need Hammer for that dungeon. Oh, Spirit's before Shadow on the screen. Huh. I thought it was the other way around. I guess I didn't remember correctly. I'm trying to think, do you get told anything? I guess, okay, what does Navi tell you? That'd be a big indicator of what they wanted you to do first, right? The only downside of that is we'd have to watch OOT cutscenes, which I don't think anybody's done in 1,000 years. I keep losing Perry to that B, and I don't know. What's that smoke coming from Kakariko? I guess, yeah, I would say Shadow first. Yeah, even if, like, you know, assuming you're playing the game for the first time and this can't do any of the stuff that needs, it can't do Lensless Wasteland, you would still have to go into Kakariko and see the Nocturne cutscene before you could get to the Requiem cutscene. I guess you can run under that B. I won't remember that. So maybe that's where the issue was coming from. I definitely jumped. Oh, by the way, I definitely jumped over that B this time. Oh my god. Really don't need to be unlucky in this freaking bonus also. I thought I was dead there. Oh. Okay, that's done at least. Yeah, I think the lens is mainly for shadow. There are some other things you use it for in Spirit, but it really does feel like it's designed for shadow temples. Okay. Yeah, that last jump was gross. Yeah, there's some invisible chests in Spirit. I don't think they matter, though. I don't think there's anything important in any of the invisible chests in Spirit. I could be wrong about that, though. Thought I did this level already. Maybe I'm remembering this from when I did the banana shuffler. The barrel's up here? See you later. Yeah. Oh, that's hook shot. So that's long shot in Ocarina of Time. Which means I can get over to the GTG area. I don't think I have membership card though, so I can't do anything else. But I could go over there. Like something, one or two things you can do there without. And then whenever we find Water Temple, will obviously be useful for that. Need the K. That bee changes directions faster than I anticipated. I wasn't ready for that bee at all. Surely that's not important. No way they put the O over there. There's a non-zero chance they put the O over there. Frick, they didn't even put the O over here. I got lied to. Either I missed the O or it's after the half-life. Apparently says, let's look for someone who might know something about the other sages. So she doesn't actually tell you specifically about Kakariko. Okay, well, cool. I think this is just a one-up balloon over there. I'm gonna be scared until I find the O. I think one of these has the other bonus down it. I panicked. Like down here? Video? Whatever. I missed a set of Kong layers. It's not gonna be a huge deal. The more random checks I miss, the more likely I'll be to go back and clean them up at some point. Okay, yeah, we definitely missed the O, but that's fine. I don't think I need this bird. Oh, no, I do need that bird. Literally every text box in the game. Oh god. I really wish I had Dixie for this bonus. Might just take a death if I don't succeed here. That's some good luck though. Oh, Kitty Kong. Well, I have to take a death, yeah. I also missed the DK barrel. Maybe I should just give this level a whole extra go. I don't know. That's just an extra life. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do I get out? There's no way nobody just fell into that little pit at any time, and they never knew to give you a way out. Did the same thing. I think the DK coin might be down there. Listen, Navi can't count past 4. So anything past that is just infinite to her. Like she just literally cannot comprehend there being more than 4 of anything. Not there. Not like hiding around here, is it? No. Look like there's anything over there. I don't think it's down here. There's a random bee down there. Maybe that's just to stop you from dropping down and going across. Yeah, what up, demon? Demon smalls with the letter Z after the small without the number 42 after the letter Z. One of these days I'll know how to do anything on that rope, but it's not today. Oh, I don't know what that... What is that text? Y'all can't be having fun without me over there. Get the mat. I just have to look this level up. I'll just skip these for now and look them up later. Rather do more stages. Yeah, this bonus is so much nicer with Dixie. I guessed wrong. Always punished. Amumu. Amumu. Nice fragile greed. Any swoopy salvo fans in the chat? Mods ban anybody that says 1? Oh, okay. Got some banger levels so far. But on the plus side, doing these crappy levels now means I won't have to do them later. Okay, sure. Yeah. No, that's great, actually. I'm glad that that happened. Can I redo this? Or am I think we're chill. There we go. Got another doubloon! I don't know why I trust this game not to just immediately own me at all times. The amount of camera jump scares in this game is nutty. Nice bear coin. Don't remember where anything is in this level. I don't know how Demon Smalls feels about Renata Glask. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like he could feel a large number of different ways about that champion in the game League of Ligma. Oh, okay. That's not worth it. You learned that lesson. Although I think there was a barrel coming up here. No, I guess not. Okay. Huge. EO. Alright, that was the easy part of the level, by the way. Now we get to the other part of the level. I don't have a bird. Ranked. Didn't think he was gonna walk off the ledge there. Wait, do I need to... No, I didn't need to jump on them. One spot here where you have to, like... Neat. You have to jump up on top of the birdie. You know, basement, reading that, yeah, I can see that. Yorick's old R on her W. Yeah, but it's an enemy with Yorick, and it's your friendo with the. Like, I see what you're going for, but I don't know if I can completely agree. Oh, I gotta trade my Kongs. That stepladder! Zelda 1 is open, y'all. Zelda 1 is back online. Holy, what a pull. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm not even mad about getting owned. Normally that would have made me furious. But I just got stepladder, man. I don't care. Having a great time. That was bonus 3. I don't remember. So the bonuses in the regular levels, the 1 and 2, those are normally numbered well. The ones that are in the ones that are in Krematoa, there's 3 of them, and they're not always numbered like in the order you'll find them. So I might have missed bonus 2. I also just might not have come to where bonus 2 is located yet. And really, we won't know until I've either beat the level or find the bonus. So it's a fun little mystery we all get to go on. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Doing this with Kitty doesn't suck horribly or anything. Maybe 33 hours, bro. What if we rolled Zelda 1? Let me beat this stage and then we'll roll. I mean, letting Callista through draft is kind of crazy. I'll give you that one, Demon. You're right on that end. Frick. Oh. Oh my god. Jump sucks so much with one Kong. Maybe I should just do like this. No. I think I have to jump on it sooner. There we go. Got the G. Killed that guy. We definitely missed a bonus and the DK coin. But the level is over. Alright. Nice little dip into DKC3. Who would ever miss that jump? True. Still more to do in that game, but...
Oh, it's time for the Wheel of Prizes! All right!
Where'd the wheel go? There it is.
And here we go!
Like it's gonna be... Oh! Is it Zelda 1? Dang! What a pull! Alright. So tracker. Archipelago. I have to remember what version. Isan Glebe. I have to remember what version of BizLock I opened for this. It's 2.7. Right about that, I think. Maybe not. I think I'm right about that. I need to close some. Try that. a chance we go back to DKC 3 later, but there's a chance we don't. It's a 0.5% chance to move to North Korea. Yeah. Now we gotta open up the console. Vector script. Hope that it works. Alright, we're so back, y'all. Been so long, I kind of forgot the steps for Zelda 1. But my controller does not seem to want to work. I randomly decided that it was joystick 4, not joystick 3 anymore. Yeah, that was the hot poll. Yeah, otherwise Zelda 1 was essentially locked. Wait, letter? Is this like an old? Did I not? I must not have saved last time. Uh-oh. I don't think I saved last time. Because I didn't have blue ring either. I might need to re-find a Triforce piece. I don't think I found any items for Zelda 1 in Zelda 1. I think we're okay there. Maybe a heart container or two. But there would... The Triforce pieces are all in this game by default, so any that I might have missed, I have to go back for them. There's my ladder. What happens if you find a duplicate item for another game? It doesn't matter. Any dupes are kind of ignored, basically. So that's not a big deal. Probably get enough heart containers to check Magic Sword location anyways. There is also the store. I could just buy a couple in the store if it becomes a thing that I should be able to get, but I don't actually have the heart containers for him. My tracker has the right amount of Triforce pieces on here, which is 3. Yeah, it's looking like I only have 2. So what I might have to do is, at some point down the line, go and figure out which one I have to re-grab. But the first time I was here, I did a lot of the dungeons, so there's a chance it's like just like the back of Dungeon 1, maybe. Like, I think I full cleared 2 and 3. Yeah, see, like, this stuff isn't re-cleared. Do I need the arrows? I have arrows, okay. But if I buy it, it wouldn't, like, send out a new item or anything like that, so that's not an issue. I guess I'll recheck the couple of checks I did in Dungeon 8 here. Maybe I'll get really lucky and it's one of these. I did the first few rooms here. Yeah, I don't think I found any items for Zelda 1, so that part I don't have to worry about. Actual progression items. But... like, that's a dupe item, but it didn't actually send anything. Because that specific location had already been sent out. I think I did... I went to the back of level 1, because I couldn't do that the first time. Alright, whatever. And... what else did I do? I did... whatever I could in, like, 5, and, like, a few levels in 6. And then these levels here in level 8. Aggressive Yabi? We can ride Yabi now. That is interesting. I don't know if that means I can get to things in SMW, but it might mean I can get to some things in SMW. If I had a Yoshi that could eat things, so like the next progressive Yoshi, that would be something. Because all I can do right now with that is just jump on Yoshi and jump off of Yoshi. Yoshi can't actually eat anything. Oh, this worm's gonna get so much worse. Oh, it's glorious. Yes, feeding baby Yoshis will turn them into an actual Yoshi now. They don't just instantly go to heaven. Let's be honest, they're Yoshis, they don't have souls. I already got this. Wanted to make sure that wasn't the... Triforce like I wasn't an 8. I'll probably just go circle back to level 1 and level... level 5. I mean, yeah, level 5 I can do actual stuff in, so I definitely should go back to level 5. Can't clear it because I don't have Recorder, but... I don't want to go north. I don't have to worry about this. How did I let myself get into that corner? I think most of these hits I'm taking are from the other guys, not the actual enemies. The bubbles. That was not good, but it wasn't as bad as it looked. Okay, so now I think I want to go up here. Kill this guy. Oh wait. Go this way to this other back room. Can't get to a couple of these checks because I don't have bow. Freaking boxed me in. Not much I can do there. Everything in the back of Dungeon 8. Now we have to go towards the boss. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clear everything out one go in this dungeon. It'd be nice, but I think a kind drops in this room and some luck / good gameplay. The ones that are left over. There's one down. Take that trade. Nice. Alright. Only like 3 more awful rooms to deal with. Ah. Trying to get to the bubble. Avoid the damage, but... Oh, please. Alright, I'll take one hit to get to that. That's fine. Bomb drop, that's good. I don't know what to do in this room. I know, I don't have any loud noises to yell at them. Oh my god, they're just guarding it. At least got to the check. Most served the doubloon of my life, I guess. That's not good. So scared of them jumping down the moment I go for them. That. That. Frick. Yeah, that room sucks without a bow. I have to clear that because the next room over has a drop that I want. Alright, let's leave Dungeon 8 for a sec. Gotta go find a potion. I think there's one in one of the shops to the left of start. Also, let's save. How about that? Hey, we did it, y'all. Cause now I don't have to go through as many crappy rooms to get to where I was. So, as long as I'm not playing really, really, really bad, we should be able to clear out that dungeon. Wait, I don't think you had anything I cared about, did you? I think it was one of these two shops that had a potion in it. Nice bit damage boost. I'm gonna go to level 1 really quick. And, check the back of that dungeon. Something tells me there was a... I feel like there was something good back there. I don't remember if it was the Triforce piece or if it was, like a progression item in another game. Also maybe grab some more bombs. we go back into 8. Make maybe 1 or 2 of the rooms a little easier. Being able to just use bombs. Get out of the way, fellas. Well, I'll take the bombs, I guess. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Take some bombs. So that other item must have been progression or something. So like I said, I remember there being something good back here. So either 5 or 6 had our... progression item, or our Triforce piece that we need to reclaim. I need to... No, I can go to the ferry up here. Definitely need to hit up a ferry, though. A waste of time not to. I don't remember the overworld. I think the only thing I'm missing is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm missing 1 cart container, which might just be from the shop, and I need to go re-buy that. I didn't mark what shops were what, so. But I could just... I think it was like a shield shop. I think those are the ones I hadn't checked first time out. Because the only locations of them were really bad. What I could get to. But there's an easy one to get to with the candle. No, I wanted to go that way. Dude, please give me a bomb drop. This guy? Maybe this guy? Maybe this guy? Maybe one of these guys? Maybe this guy? Game sucks. Bomb drops don't exist, actually. What are we doing, man? Be more patient. I lost so much health in that room. Pretty tragic. Do this room. I was panicking. I should have paused. Frick. Okay, I didn't walk in the door at least. Lose out on the damage I had done. Be nice if any of these guys dropped health for me like they're supposed to. Okay, thanks, man. Complaining always works. Alright. Not as bad as the first Blue Dark Knight room, at least. Yeah, the magic shield is really helping a lot right now. Blocking those fireballs, that's cutting out a lot of damage the others would be taking. I'm gonna get hearts, but yeah, nope. Heart drops just don't exist, y'all. Alright, we're back in this room. We're dead in this room. I pause in time. I'm just gonna walk back to the ferry, man. I need all this health, clearly. Where am I going? I just get out of that room. The next room is all red dark nuts, so it shouldn't be so bad. Also, I won't be as afraid to just drop a lot of bombs in that room. I don't know, the thing about bombing blue dark nuts is that it doesn't kill them. It then just sends them flying across the room. And then I panic. Oh, we're coming up on 33, 33, 33. Make a wish, everybody. Okay. Can't tell me what it is, though. It's an interesting proposition, because you clearly did tell me that your wish did come true, but also say what the wish was, then it's never gonna come true. So I don't know how that one works out, honestly. Yeah, that guy was being a homie. And he dropped a heart for me. That guy's a homie, alright? Rest of you, I don't know about yet. But that guy was a homie. He's like, what if I just walked in a straight line just above you so that you can very easily just poke me and kill me? Alright, that room went way better than last time. So that's good. Excuse me. Gibdo, I would like to walk into this room. I did that to myself. Let the record state. I put myself in that predicament. And I should have known better. And just imagine if Boomstick were in this. First of all, it would all be so much easier. Second of all, it would lag so much less. It'd be so good. And it'd be more fun. That's another thing you gotta remember. I gotta be ready to pull the trigger on the potion. Unfortunately, no health drops, and I took a lot of damage there. Whatever, man. Sure. Like, they're all grouped up there, and I can get so much damage if I go for it, but then also I'm like gonna take a hit no matter what. And I guess 1 heart for the amount of damage I get in there. Probably worth it. Not gonna get greedy. I'd get a little stupid, but I'm not gonna get greedy. Okay, out of that room. Ground pound to Mario 64? That's huge. Alright, now we just gotta kill this guy. How hard could it be? Means you have to play Mario 64. True. But I can slam Mario's ass into the ground. That's fun. Alright, that's all of level 8 except for the back 2 checks that I can't get. I don't have bow. Doing retro achievements for Mario 64. One of the challenges sets you to get to the top of the castle without collecting any stars. They make you do 0 star? That's kind of wild. I could see 16 being a Chivo, because that's 16's pretty easy to learn, like Mix Clip and stuff. And 0 star is cringe. Oh, outside. Oh, I thought they were talking about. Okay, that's not so bad. There's a really easy spot on the side to get a bunch of speed and then jump up there. Yeah, I do it a lot when I'm like messing around waiting for stuff in like an Archi or whatever. If you're around whenever I'm playing SM64 and remind me, I can show you how to do it. Because I have triple jump now. think that's really all you need. Remember right. If I need something else, I'll remember it when I get there. Okay. Let's go to Dungeon 5 then. Oh yeah, you would probably be able to do that so free with Luigi in 64 DS. Luigi is hilarious in that game. Seriously, like, if the Wii U version, or they come out with any other version that lets you use analog control instead of the frickin' 8-way, that would be, like, the best version of Mario 64. I like a lot of the things they added in the DS version. It's just the controls are still kind of poopy. But the game slaps. I should play that again at some point. I did have a lot of fun doing that. Fire it up again at some day. Alright, more of these nerds, but it's only 5 of them, and the room isn't nearly as claustrophobic, so. Still dark nuts in here, but compared to 8, this should feel pretty chill. Dork nuts. Oh, frick. I guess I could hint. Would that help me if I did an exclamation point hint? Hint where my Triforce pieces were? It would maybe reveal one, but like, I know that they're in this game anyways, so not like that big of... I don't know. If I don't find them here in this reclear... Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're chilling. I think the only thing I'm actually missing is like a single heart container, and that shouldn't be a big deal. Especially because I think it's the shop one that I missed, so... I can always just rebuy it. Yeah, I just have to remember to save. I didn't realize that, I didn't realize you actually absolutely had to save. I was just doing it. Yeah, I guess you, for real and for true, have to do that. I feel like I played this one other time in an async, but maybe I just always remembered to save. I played this a couple of times in just a regular sync. This is a good game for that. I don't remember how to single bomb Dodongos anymore, man. Frickin' washed. Yeah, but you can do it so that you only have to use one bomb and you get the stun. Instead of using 2 bombs. I just don't remember how to do that. Can I get to the bomb salesman? Because that would be sick as heck to get some extra bombs. That's the other thing I would want. I want Boomstick, and I want them to do the thing that Quad Rando does, where you just get as many bombs as you can hold on to. So you could have like 1,000 billion bombs. I feel like otherwise you're just throwing away so many bombs that you get for drops. am I not just like standing on a safe tile? There we go. Okay, don't have to worry about that one. See you later. Though I am running a little short on keys, which is not ideal. I didn't really have to reuse any of the ones that I used last time. And that's I get to actually look and make decisions on how many inventory yobbies I have now. Not the case. Oh, that's right. I need to go this way. Okay, this is fine because there's one check and then the bomb salesman guy. This way, so it's a little inefficient the way I went, but I'm not gonna have to like loop back around again, so it's fine. I forgot that most of the like top right of the dungeon is actually from this way and not from the actual top right of the dungeon. Wait, these are blue. Why do I always think that there's red dark nuts in 5? The red dark nuts are in 3. 5 is blue dark nuts, but the rooms themselves are like slightly less cringe. Kind of the difference. Alright, thankfully I have 1 key. You are very correct in that I would like to have more bombs. Okay. I'm out of keys. And really the only dungeon I can check is dungeon 6. Which that dungeon is very cringe. I think that's going to end this foray into Zelda 1. Although if I pick up some more keys, I'll come back and do some of dungeon 6. How many keys do I need in dungeon 6? Yeah, I need 1 like right away, so like 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4 keys would be enough. I found a way to up A save in quad rando because they changed it to be just up A on the first controller. I think I would have to bind up A in BizHawk in order to do it. But it's very easy just to walk into an enemy and die to save. It's not that big of a deal. I just have to remember to actually do it when I'm done. All right.
Oh, it's time for the Wheel of Prizes! All right!
First little Zelda 1 sesh.
Here we go!
What time is it? 8 o'clock? Okay. You have to keep track of time. I have to work tomorrow. Hollow Knight. I think I listed that as soft BK. Look here. Yeah, okay, so that's a reroll. Zelda 1 went from soft BK to unlock to soft BK again. Alright, ZOOTR. Jitter, we have stuff to do. Demon, he called it. Close out of you. Close out of you. Gotta change my controller. And here's the OOT client. There it is. Connecting. Lua. Go back. Okay, so I did get long shot. I don't think that does a lot, but the other thing I got was iron boots, and that does do a few things for me. I don't think I got 50 skulls yet. We're still a few short there. I also got Song of Time, which at some point will help with things. I don't know if it immediately helps. Oh yeah, we also got the Forest keyring. I haven't found Forest yet though. Maybe Forest is in Water Temple's location. That'd be crazy, right? Yeah, there's Long Shot, which I just got not too long ago, so I think we're maybe towards the end. Okay. I don't think I have. No, I don't have Serenade. I have to hoof it down there. Watching someone do glitchless hundo, still horribly confused why their items were in their normal locations. I did glitchless hundo in one sitting once. That's enough for me. Well, sort of glitchless hundo. Glitchless except for the glitches that I knew how to do and wanted to do. Which is like the best category in existence. But I really have no desire to ever track down all 10 big pose again ever in my life. And like also make sure I got every single Skulltula. And also make sure I don't mess up the child trade sequence. There's enough things in 100% in this game that are like, I don't really feel the need to do it again. Yeah, I did it once. I was gonna go for 100% when I played the game casually as like a replay before starting the ZOOTR arc. Oh, doing it again? No, I haven't done it again since. Nope. I haven't played this game casually since then. It's only been randomizer. Yeah, I don't feel the need to do it again. Oh, no, yeah. I have done it once, do not feel the need to do it again. Is track OT up? Nope. Action Archipelago. It does say I can do some Gerudo Valley stuff. Okay, that 1(1) key we found is the only key for Thieves' Hideout. I did leave that at 1 key. So that random one we stumbled upon was the 1 key for this place. That does get me a couple of... Or it gets me... Yeah, it gets me 2. I wasn't entirely sure if I had put 4 into the pool or just 1. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores. You can stop at just 1. Morning. Egg. That might be enough rancid eggs for the whole shop. I'm gonna make this by morning. Nope. Bet I control the flow of time. Idiot. Made you so lazy. I tried using Universal Tracker for it, but Universal Tracker I think doesn't properly shuffle dungeons. So I couldn't use that. And like, I looked for a pop tracker and there isn't one. The only thing people said was to use Track OT. So I eventually just went to that. Track OT is pretty good. It does a good job. I don't know, maybe this game's just weird to track to begin with, you know? I remember how to do this. Hey, congratulations, thanks. I don't know what I did, but thank you. It's just like a... No, I don't remember how to do the trick where you just stab her a bunch of times. Alright. Let me at least do these Gerudo Valley checks. Then I guess we're spinning the wheel. Yeehaw. Dang, that's the only time we're gonna hear that, I think. Hope you all enjoyed it. Does this work? See, this is a good hookshot. Wind Waker hookshot needs to take some lessons. OT hookshot. Oh. Actually, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do these checks and then go to the dungeon that's in Water Temple's location. That way I don't have to traverse the entire overworld again next time. Because that's just what I would do. Sorry, we're not immediately spinning the wheel, but I will cut this ZOOTR session shorter than I would have otherwise. Please accept this compromise. Or don't, I really don't care. I'm gonna do what I want, but... Caught? Has anybody made a caught emote, but it's Link? Like, if not, somebody needs to get on that, man. That's easy. That's an easy emote, man. The market, exactly. The market is open. Demand a discount? Alright. Please wait 6 to 8 weeks. As we mail your discount. It may just look like you're getting the same amount of points as usual. But I promise the discount is also in that. Sure. Oh, there's the hole. I was like, what the heck? Oh, hold on. I will not have any mod collusion in here. The glib bucks economy is a very fragile thing, and we have to respect it. Okay, thanks for hitting that button. Is Link gonna canonically die? I think he's okay. But man, that's close. That's a really low amount of water for that amount to dive. I'll have to remember to do the Lake Hylia lab stuff. Come back in 20 hours when I forget to do the Lake Hylia lab stuff. What? Excuse me, video game? You wanna? Can we talk about? Yeah, no, but hitting in front of it. Yeah, that's actually a box. Sure. What is this dungeon that we will go to next time? Oh, it's Forest Temple. That's actually really nice. I don't have bow though. Not to get all aggressive about it. Okay.
Oh, it's time for the wheel of prizes. All right. Yeah.
I hope so.
Here we go.
Be actually sick if I find bow before we go back to ZOOTR. Okay, we're back to Wind Waker, y'all. Finally a good 3D Zelda game, right? Am I right, gamers, or am I right? Bo will be in North Korea. Wait, did you see the wheel spin on screen? Did I minimize that after? I think I minimized that after. I think we're okay. I mean, I wouldn't have seen it minimized. I think y'all saw the wheels. Saw the wheel. Okay, cool. Not that I think y'all would be like, oh my gosh, you rigged the wheel spin. Oh my gosh. But Wind Waker hookshot talking shit. Hey, I gave Wind Waker hookshot its flowers. It helped us out a ton in Forsaken Fortress. Did some things I'd never seen. If I rigged it, there wouldn't still be 150 checks available in 2E. 2E would be BK mode as often as it could be if I was rigging this. Oh, how many bombs do I have? Oh, I have 30. Gotta redo this whole thing, but that's fine. We all love the platforms. Wheel on the screen still. Frick, man. Frick. I even clicked on OBS. I clicked on OBS, saw that the wheel wasn't on screen, and then panicked about that instead of actually swapping scenes. They're calling him the best streamer of all time. Want to save it the longest you can get. It's even longer uninterrupted time of 2E. I think every 2E session has been interrupted with a wheel spin. Screenshot saved. Log. I've gone in and out of Grunty Industries like 4 times now, I think. Although we are finally like caught up there, where I don't feel like I have to. What is that freaking terrible lift, man? All right, whatever. A lot of yesterday 2E? No, because I mean there was a good chunk of 2E, but then I unlocked other games relatively quickly, and like we played Primer, we played SMZ3, played Mario 64. Like, we played a lot of different games for like a 4-hour session. It wasn't a crazy amount of 2E yesterday. Played Hollow Knight at the end of the day. That's where we got like. That was greedy. That was greedy, and I knew it, and I shouldn't have done it. All right, goodbye forever. Hollow Knight's where I unlocked progress in 4 different games at the last like half hour of the stream. So, yeah, despite it being a shorter session than I would have liked, I did get a lot done yesterday. Can some of this be magic? Anybody got some magic? Okay, there's some. Oh, my man. Okay. Comes a good lift. Ready? There we go. Oh, no. All right, we're chilling. I wasn't worried about it. Oh, I want that magic. I need to get to the other platform. Alright, this whole time we were about to get a super for SMZ3. That's the check we lost out on, or nearly lost out on because of Archie servers crashing. I do hope they can get something working better soon. Or maybe other people will do the thing I'm too lazy to do and host on their own. It has been happening a number of times the last few weekends, so. I don't know what the solution is. Don't look at me for that. But it does seem pretty clear that something needs to be solved. I don't know. See, my idea is that something needs to be done better. That's as far as I go. I do get all the credit when stuff eventually does get better, though, because I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Now that it's better, I'm so glad I told everybody to make things better. Man, this looks like I don't even need the whirlwind. I should still try and hit it, I guess. Okay, I don't need it. I missed it horribly. Thankfully, I don't need it. That works. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't hit the... Let's see, those drop more than 5 bombs. I wonder why I thought I grabbed 3 bomb drops earlier and I only had 15. 20, maybe something like that. Very confused about that. Whatever. I do have enough money. Cypher a Triforce Burt. So we should do that. Another letter? Oh, Grandma. Grandma gave me 200 rupees? Sheesh. Grandma kind of rich, though. Hold on, I want to see. Is there a blue, What are we at now? Like 10? 12? Oh, I'm cooking, man. Might not have to worry about tracking down the random islands after all. I think there's more than 15 in the game, but... Can't believe I took the 200 rupees that Grandma worked so hard to get and just gave it to this freaking idiot. So we just did Rockspire. Nothing new to do in Windfall. I guess we'll go to Dragon Wrist. So bad at this chest. I feel like it's always because I don't see all the different places to float to. So I try to go like skip one, and then that gets me screwed up. Hopefully I don't do that this time. I think I go to that platform. That's more or less where I want the wind to go, I guess. Out of here, man. Up. I think I would always try to just go from there to the end. I think I always skipped this platform, which is like, it looks like you can make it, but me personally, I can't. Freestyle this. Oh, get absolutely smoked, idiot. Oh, I almost rolled off the platform. That would have been miserable. Hello? Link can't read. Yeah, like, what? I want to see the big arrow, man. That's what I'm saying. That beetle? See the sick maneuver I'm doing? Glad beetle's here rooting me on. Okay. I just gotta remember not to skip platform. Inventory heart. Honestly, I'll take it. Not bad. What else can I do on this island? Oh, I didn't connect to Archipelago. That's why it's not updating the chat. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Checks were still getting sent out. That's the important part. Unfortunate we showed up here at nighttime. Did get to hear banger dragon roosts. Where we go? What can we do up here? A cave. Okay. Say less. I must need to, like, float to something to get to this cave? Look at that. It's beautiful. Wait, what? Here? Her? Oh no, I went too far. Went too far north. Not enough east. It's just hook shots. Unless maybe I need Wind's Requiem inside to, like, activate the... Maybe there's one of the little Wind's Requiem things. That might be what it is. It's 13. Man, it'd be really nice if I just got to 15 without having to search. There's anything up there? Oh my goodness, Link. Bro got way too hyped there. Okay, that's another one of these, and I'll need Wind's Requiem at the end of it. That's why. Hey, fellas. Oh. They need to bring these guys back. It is absolutely not worth it for me to spend the time to break all of these for like 8 rupees a pop, but $8 is $8, you know what I'm saying? I thought that worked, like, on them, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, yes, he's good. Really not a good idea to actually try to hit these idiots with Skullhammer unless you can stun them. This work? Stuns him. Yeah, but they jump around all the place. Hard for me to hit them. I hit the one, but... Oh, you mean... Hit him with the sword, then the hammer? I suppose that would work, yeah. But it's more fun to just swing wildly and hope you get lucky, right? Ah, dang. Not bad, though. 3 doubles. Huh. There's just some pots in this room, and that's it. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Only last year you learned you can chain him. Yeah, I did it once just like on accident. I was like, oh, that's really nice. Because the one shot's the weaker one. Or like one, you know, one cycle's the weaker ones, and then the stronger ones you can get it in 2. Brother, you gotta wake up. We're fighting, man. Hold on, I'll get to you guys in a second. I just gotta pick up this money. Okay, never mind, I guess. I think I maybe got a little ahead of myself here. Wait, that purple I want. No. Okay, we got the purple. We got the purple. Oh my gosh. He's RuneScape posting. Yeah, big shout outs to these guys, essentially taking themselves out. I don't have to worry about it. Really helps me out. Waited around like a peasant or smash him with the hammer. Gonna have enough to get this other Triforce chart deciphered. So I might. Do I want to finish the Goron trading quest first? Like, technically the Goron trading quest is a thing I might be required to do. Whereas the Triforce chart is just safekeeping later. I don't know, I might have enough to do both. Maybe I should just do the Goron trading. The Goron trading out of the way. Then have my money prepared. Nice trap. Let's just do that. Before I change my mind. Finish the Goron trading quest. That way I can close that tab also. One less tab to worry about. So I have the Fountain Idol. Which... I have to work backwards. I want the Postman. I want the Shop Guru statue. I need the Postman statue. Get the Postman statue. Get the Heroes flag. Get the Heroes flag. The big sail flag. Get the big sail flag. Need to go to Mother and Child Isles. They'll give me the big sail flag. Feel like I'm maybe taking too many steps with this, but I at least have a route that works. Oh. Anything else to do in this corner? Oh yeah, Four Eye Reef is up here. Go over there quick. I wish that after you got fire and ice arrows, the mother and child warped you outside. Or they just didn't put a Goron here. One or the other. I mean, I guess you don't, unless you're going for 100%, you don't need to go to this island too many times, but it's also nice to like have that warp in this upper corner, right? This is... Where did I warp? Oh, I went the other way. I got pranked by the compass again. Thinking we're not going to hit the 50% total check marker today, but past the big break, and I kind of had said, like, I think the only way I'm going to is if I get SMW unlocked and get to play it for a while. Don't think that's going to happen today. It might. There's like it's not impossible at this point, but looking pretty unlikely at 50%. But that was... What I say it was like 450 checks I was gonna have to do today, so like that was pretty unlikely. To begin with. Big sail flag. Definitely be good for business. Well, thanks. So the big sail flag. Get the hero's flag from either of the other two. Hero's flag. Give me the postman statue. I don't want to go to Great first. Double trade with that guy. Oh, I could have gone to that other check over here. Whatever. I can always just go Lincoln Fortress and head south. I wonder if this item is hinted somewhere. I should like have looked for. Wait, hold on. Wait, dude. Did he say he was gonna? Oh no, Hero's Flag. Okay, I thought I misread it. Anyways, you want this Hero's Flag? And Postman statue goes back to Mother and Child guy, and then we go back to Great Fish. Bomb Island Goron's in shambles right now. Completely tradeless. $200? That's like all of my rupees. Oh, nice rupee count. How many do I need for the piece of heart? Oh, oh, y'all. Wait, what? I said 200. I said 100 for the. I said 100 for the postman statue. That was clearly wrong. I just have to see what this price is. And then I went too far. Oh, it's just free. Alright, most deserved gold Skulltula token of my life. Oh, that's out of the way. Uh, Go over that way. Haven't been over on the east part of the map much. Got a cave and a platform. Oh. Oh, I needed Wind's Requiem. I'm forgetting about that being a thing. Oh, will this tell me? Oh, tells me we're in Thorned Fairy Isle. Well, don't have grappling hooks, so I can't do the fun clip. Guess it's time to bird up. Come on, man. Maybe the bonus away pair I got. Some random chest. Saved the day. Or maybe I'll get owned again. Use to do this check without grappling hook. Pretty fair, because it's really easy to do the clip, and this is definitely the worst bird check. Oh, oh no, 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 man, no, man. Alright, well, I gotta go buy some more pairs then. I tried to do the quick turning thing. I don't know, like, how... I know that it is good, but I don't know how to... I've done that before too, where you like bait all the birds down and then kill all of them, and then send the second one up. I've done that before. Southwestern platform, defeat enemy. I guess I have to go from here, probably. Fine, it just means we get more bonus points at beetles, so... Someday we'll get a silver membership. That's not a good one. That's better. Oh. Am I gonna get owned? Surely not. Ain't no way. Oh, he's so sick. Let's see. I need to warp to island with beetle on it. What would be the best island to do that? That would also get X. I guess either Forest Haven or Outset. This- A Forest Haven, I think beetle show up a little faster. Oh, I guess I can just warp to Southern. Got Southern Ferry was a warp.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
You beat him. Guess we just try this again. But I want to. I do too. Beetle's great. Definitely in my top 5 Wind Waker category characters. That top 5 consisting of about 30 different characters in the game. Here we go. It's time for real though. This time I'm gonna get it. No problem. They call me One Bird Oglib for a reason. Because I'm gonna need at least one more bird to do this. I'm definitely gonna bomb before I need arrows out here. AOT tracker put out I wonder if track OOT just times out on its own after a while or something. Like probably everything should do, but pop tracker doesn't. Pop tracker you can just leave open. That's usually what I do, is just leave a pop tracker connected so that the server doesn't swap on me. It's not like the most annoying thing in the world to have to change port numbers, but also please ignore my complainings about the servers not working the best as I continue to just have a connection to the server at all times. What am I supposed to do here? Destroy the southeast cannons. Oh, and the northwest cannon. I gotta blow up both of these. I might... Oh no. I think I did the northwest one. I'm just gonna shoot these from the boat. So it's... I can see where the... I'm guessing it's gonna be on this platform, because it wasn't open earlier. And I hit all the platforms before. Okay, so I had to blow up both of those to get to this. Alright, now I know. Will I remember? Probably not. I threw a barrel at him and bro didn't wake up. I was honking his shoe like nobody's business. Not that one. What the frick? Cannons aren't supposed to be accurate at all. Like another bomb drop. Doesn't seem as though I'm going to receive. Nope. Oh, I didn't do the northwest cannons either? Really? Why didn't I do these ones? Ones I should drop on. Unless I just never got around to them when I had bombs? I thought at some point I had post bombs full cleared everything in this game, but maybe I'm misremembering. I see. I understand. I understand now. I just need to get all of those 2 chests. The wind's still going the right way? Looks like. Magical sword? Huge. Man, if only I had done that before I did all of level 8, but oh well, we got it now. We'll have it now for level 6 and level 9. Oh, is this a reef? Is a reef, and I don't have a ton of bombs. This could prove to be a little unfortunate. This should prove to be a time save and quit and spin the wheel. Level 6 is Wizrobe, hell yeah. Magical sword will be really nice.
Oh, it's time for the wheel of prizes.
Will we get a second called shot on Zelda 1 today?
Here we go.
Oh my god! What the frick? He's an glebe. I did save and quit. Well, I don't have a lot of keys, but maybe I just farm up some keys. A key shop somewhere, and I have a fair amount of rupees. I could just do that. Why is Zelda 1 not showing? I don't know why it had swapped to a different game on this scene. Whatever. Rip the bow that was in this reef. Yeah. Where's our magic? Login. Gotta find a shop that had keys in it. I think I can buy like 3, and I said I needed 4, right? There should also be, There should also be some, hidden keys that I can re-grab. Not have keys. That is a. Let me look at what shops these are. So I know. Candles shops, no. I think maybe no. Shield shops, I don't think did either. The shield chops were the one that were like kind of tough for me to get to. I mean, I'll look really quick, but I think the shield chops were the ones that were kind of tough to get to before I had candle. And I remember seeing keys. Okay, never mind. I lied about everything. We can get back on track with the heart containers. I think that's how many I'm supposed to have. Go check this one secret over here. I think even the small secret is like 41, so we'll have enough. Another key. Huge. Yeah, okay. Now I think I have enough keys to full clear level 6. Then we'll be like actually stuck in Zelda 1 again. You're looking for bow or probably more importantly like recorder or raft. We might not need raft. If I already have the level 4 Triforce, recorder will take me there. But if I don't find it, then obviously I'll need the raft. I guess also if I got one more heart container, that would get me the magical sword check. But I'm not gonna fire up this game just for that. If I find it in level 6 and can go there, that'd be ideal. But where am I going? Taking the worst route of all time. Wondering how many Triforce pieces are going to be in level 7. That's definitely the dungeon with the most drops in it, so like most likely candidate for having at least a couple Triforce pieces in it. Checked this already, but I'll do it again just to make sure. Happy 35 hours. I'm gonna stand very far away from those dweebs because I really don't I don't need my magical shield eaten. Okay, very cool. Lost 1 trillion health in this room? Okay, well, we got a Triforce out of it. Do I just take this? I mean, it'd refill my health. I'd have to go through a couple rooms again, but it'd refill my health. I don't have to do that room specifically again. I think it's worth it. I maybe could have, like, stepped into the next room or something, but yeah. If I had a little bit more health, I might have fought Leok in the room to the north. But I don't know. Would have been a little risky, I think, to do that. Now I'm gonna get up there and take no damage to him, but it's fine. I lost my shield. Oh, we had a good run. Lost the shield, but I have a heck of a lot more health. Okay. What if you let me through, though? Thank you. I definitely would have died to this Gleok, so. I need to... Wait, no. This is right. I go do this little top part, and then I go back around, because that leads to the end of the dungeon that way. Can't beat the Goma. Can't finish the dungeon, but I think there's one check towards the end that I can do. Don't need to spend that key. I can go this way. And there's nothing else towards that way, but there is... But there's actually nothing that way, right? No. The item's over. Items in this room. The bomb? Yeah, Wizrobes by far are the worst enemy in the game. Like, it's not even close. They're the nastiest ones. Dark Nuts are tough, but once you kind of get an idea of how to fight them, they're like not as bad. Wizrobes are just a mess. Didn't send that item. Oh, there it did. Slingshot. That's my level 3 slingshot. Okay. Yeah, and I find they're easier to bomb as well, for sure. Hey, fellas. Kokiri sword. That opens up the Deku Tree location. I'm not sure what it is at this time. ETG, maybe? I don't know. I guess it could kind of be any dungeon. I've already found all the child dungeons. That's a bomb, not my wand. That's a potion. I really don't want to waste that. There's 2 more checks we can do back here. We're gonna have to like retrace our steps if we want to go fight Goma. But that'll come later on down the line. Especially in these settings with the Triforces being randomized. Not quite as important. Those are just 2 random checks. Not necessarily anything I need. I'll take those bombs. Okay. Now I think, unfortunately, we are truly BK'd in Zelda 1. Now there's nothing we can do. So let's save. I did it. There's an ad coming up. I'm gonna run an ad and take a little break, and then we'll spin. Actually, let's spin the wheel and then I'll take the break. That way, in case it's a poll again. On the poll.
Oh, it's time for the wheel of prizes. All right. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, I can't do anything in Zelda 1, man. Why I'm spinning the wheel in the first place. Alright, back to Donkey. Quick break. 9:30? I don't know if I'll get through. We'll see where I'm at when Donkey is dead again. Whether or not I do one more spin. This is the Zelda 1 rigged wheel. Oh, don't tell anybody. All right, we're so back. This is a not so bad stage. Oh, hey, that was an artifact or primer. I thought he was gonna slide further than he actually did. That's on me. He outplayed me. You can tell that this is like one of the first levels in the game because they have a banana trail leading to on top of that fella. Like, yeah, go ahead, jump on him, man. Right. And also because like the level's really easy. Find the coin. There's a... What was the video? Oh yeah, it was the video of like where the guy is trying to give you different like synonyms of a word to say, but all of his examples are swapped with different DKC noises. Good. Thorns of Agony. Let's see how much it costs, but probably won't equip it unless it's a 0, because like got way better things to equip currently. Not a horrible charm if you get it early, but at this point I've got way too many good things that probably won't find a slot. Was that a bonus? Might have just missed a bonus. But I could come back to that one, it's not that bad. Yeah, I think I did miss a bonus. Let's have to loop back around to that one. That one's easy. This level, when you're swapping games every 10 bananas, is a freaking nightmare. Really tough. It was fun though. I should maybe do one of those on stream one time. There's a little bit of a hassle to set it up, but maybe I wasn't quite doing it right. I don't know. Well, I got the comment, which was treasure chart 16. Sounds awful. It's like really interesting, especially because like Spike Vegeta's the one that was doing it, and he had it set up so that instead of just having like DKC 1, DKC 2, DKC 3, he had an instance of every level or every world from all the games. So he was swapping between all 17 or whatever the number is. Yeah, I can't jump from there. I thought maybe that was another bonus. I think eventually he said he wants to try and do a 306, which like that one's I'm out on that one. I'm out on that one. But just like playing through all 3 games was fun. Certain levels that are like I mean, honestly, it makes like I've already died twice on this one, but like all the auto scrollers become so much harder when you're swapping games. Like honestly, about the hardest level in that was Rickety Race. That level was really tough. Another one that was really tough was like the first level of World 3, the Bayou, is you have that long stretch where you I might have missed. I think I just saw where it is. Yeah, I did. Okay. You have that long stretch where you like ride the barrel across, and there's so many bananas that like you're gonna have at least one swap during that, and so like when you swap back, if you're not ready for it, you just get owned. It's all a little thing that had a banana in it. Not that one. This one. That's where it was. Howard? Yeah. Oh, this bonus. Oh, this bonus is so freaking hard. I forgot about this one. And this is another one that you either succeed at the bonus or bad. I think you can set it up to do that, yes. I think you can set it up where bonus stars and green bananas also count. I'm not sure, or at least that's like what they want to do. Maybe it doesn't work yet, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that is a setting you can do, which like, yeah, that would be an extra layer of just awfulness to have to deal with. I think that's what's happening. I'm bouncing off of that guy and then going over top of it. That's why I wasn't getting it until... Stars are too many. Just imagine the 120 star bonus in there we go. Imagine the 120 star bonus in Haunted Hall, man. Might take you an hour and a half to get through that bonus. Yeah, I think the green bananas wouldn't be as bad though. Most of them have like 15, so you'd swap like once. Oh, that's right. I gotta go back to. Can't start select out of this. I guess we'll just beat this guy. I think this is my least favorite boss in this game, and that no, that's wrong. Squirt exists. This is a close second. And I was gonna say, there's a lot of bosses. I don't really like any bosses in this game. There's not a single boss that I'm like, oh cool, I get to fight blank. It's like, his hitbox sucks. Second part is weird. The whole idea of the boss is weird. And then he just like shows up again before K. Rool for no reason. Alright, whatever. Bleak makes a fun sound. Honestly, Bleak's not all that bad compared to some of the other bosses in this game. And that's saying a lot. I know it's on top somewhere. I just don't know where. I was just riding the top rail. Yo, what up, Cab? Thanks for the raid. Doing some donkey action for the first time. Well, second time today, but today was the first day donkey has been unstuck in quite a long time. Whatever, we got the bonus. I think this one's not that bad. This is a bash one. Yeah, never mind. This one might suck. We got it though. Okay, now we'll go back to chaos. We have to kill chaos. I'm here to kill chaos. Yeah, talking about the bosses of this game, like Belcha, I don't mind Belcha, but I think they just made his mouth too hard to actually hit. It's not that bad with Kitty, but with Dixie, it's freaking next to impossible to hit that idiot. And then you got Eric, who once you realize how to like skip half of him, he becomes fun, but like that's probably not a good thing. To have your boss be fun when you can skip him. Thought I was gonna die there. And then you got this dweeb who kind of aggressively mid. Port's straight up awful. Barbos is like, eh. I like the idea of him, but he's a little jank. Wants to be Crocomire too badly. Yeah, it's true, man. It's so true. Whoa, that was an actual progressive boat upgrade? Is this even randomized? What a very hilarious joke. Alright, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I hope we didn't miss Blue the Bear's birthday. Okay, we're spinning the wheel. Oh no, we missed Blue the Bear's birthday, y'all. It was last month, we forgot. What's up, Woodster? Next year we cannot forget Blue the Bear's birthday, okay? Alright, well, Plant has redeemed a wheel spin. See you later, DKC. Plan.
Oh, it's time for the wheel of prizes! All right! Yeah! All right, here we go!
Back to Wind Waker? Back to Wind Waker. Alright, I'll probably do just some more checks in Wind Waker, and that'll be it for tonight. Starting to get to that time where I gonna be irresponsibly up late Getting that progressive bow. So true. So true. We're finally going to get that bow. That's definitely there. Where's the Wind Waker client? Take it easy, Egg. Connection to Dolphin failed. What the frick, man? Right there. Failing to connect to Dolphin. Let's... Hey. Oh, no, I have 2 Dolphin windows open. That's the problem. I opened a Dolphin window, and then I opened another Dolphin window. And it was probably trying to connect to the first one. There we go. Now it's connected. We don't have a ton left in Zelda 1. We did most of what we could, but we do have a few. Including but not limited to this reef. A couple others, I think. I'm gonna see... Do like this. I just missed the bomb drop. This is so sad. You say that Blueberry 26 is... Oh no, you didn't say he was okay. I was gonna say, but then you started talking about things he's doing in Final Fantasy 14. So... Probably gonna end up running out of bombs here. Whatever. I'll just run up here and get bombs. Clearly trying to get him from the orbs from the gunboats isn't gonna be reliable, and I'm gonna need quite a few. Surely I won't have to run all the way around the reef to get a bomb drop. I blew in somebody's chat. Not like a terribly long time ago. Killed that guy. I mean, like, at least he's still alive. That's good. Hey. Can I get some bombs? any bombs? Hopefully there's some bombs in here. Alright, I was gonna save the other bombs here, but I guess I won't. Dude. Guess I don't get those bombs, huh? Okay. It's the third one. No, 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 no. I'm joking. Okay. Oh, it's a horror. Wasted so many bombs. I'm stuck in a rock. Well, it would have been really nice to have that extra bomb drop. I guess I can try and farm the orbs. Oh. Okay. I have to actually hop out of the boat. Get them. But I did get the one. If I get this other one, then we're full, which is great. Okay. I guess that's the play with the orbs. Break them open with hookshot, but then jump out to get the stuff. Shut off my... Oh, where was the chest? Right there? Did I make it from here? Should have gone the other way, but yeah, this will work. Done. Nice trap. Alright, so got 6-eye reef and Cyclops reef, and also 4-eye reef. That's it. Big reefing action. Finish out the night. Maybe I could like just look up where the last few, or maybe okay. Actually, I'll do the tree quests after we finish up these reef. Oh wait, no, but then I have to get rid of the soup. Whatever, I can just get one. Grandma will make me infinite soup because she's just that nice. That quest will take a little bit of time. Cause like I'll get through these reefs in a not so short amount of time, but I don't want to go through swapping games again. So. And it's in gunboats. Yeah. Gonna happen. Bro does not want the smoke. Like, I'm out of here. This guy's crazy. Missed that guy. Thankfully, he missed me too. Oh. Did anybody else ever hit a bomb from like a turret or a gunboat with their own bomb and seen it explode midair? Or am I the only cool person out here? Probably one back in that other corner. Yep. You know what I'm really excited to have happen? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna do all of these reefs, and the last one's gonna have a bomb bag upgrade. That's how this is gonna play out. Spend a bunch of time molding over not having enough bombs, and then they're like, "Yeah, you can have 60. That's fine. We don't care." think that's where I'm supposed to jump from, but I want the bomb drops first. Actually, no, if Hookshot would have been able to reach those, I wouldn't. This would have been in logic before I had Deku Leaf and Requiem. I had Hookshot for a while before I had those two. Keep trying to make Hookshot work, and it's just not going to work. Power Bomb. That's actually really nice, because I only had 5. Getting up to 10 is much more manageable for a lot of scenarios. Really weird that that's... I only have 10 this far in. Just be like that. I mean, I do have regular Morph Ball bombs, so it's not as crazy or as painful, but I've already had a couple of times where I've been desperate for a power bomb, so could alleviate that a bit. These nerds are here. I don't have time for you, man. Out. Oh. Oh, I thought that one was good for sure. Joking? I'm joking. Oh, no. Careful, so I don't actually run out of bombs here. That's not all of them? What did I miss? Oh, this guy. Not bad. I deserved that one. I did, you know? I went all the way around. I did everybody else. Completely forgot about him. Yeah, this one, I think I got a good feeling about this one. I think this is the one. I think this has got something good. Probably got my grappling hook. But that was only 5? And that one was 20 something? Are bomb drops like a range? What? I have to go, yeah, I have to go all the way around. I thought they were like... Oh wait, that's so weird. I guess that explains why I thought I picked up like 3 drops, but only had like 20 bombs. Must have just rolled the 5 on all of them. It's the compass for the OT Fire Temple. Thank goodness. Now I'll know where all the chests are. If I do this and I do withered trees, that pretty much functionally puts Wind Waker in BK mode. Like I could do the blue chew jelly. I could get that one check that I didn't find when I was in Dragon Roost for the first time, but without an item like, I don't know, maybe a grappling hook. Oh, that didn't hit me. Ran into the... I was gonna get owned by that. What? Missed. Missed again. I missed 3 times. I think somebody else killed that for me. I think one of those turrets was like, bro, we gotta give this guy a hand. He is struggling out here. Owned? Is that it, or are there... That's it. Or is it over there? That doesn't look that much higher. I guess I'll try this way. It's not a huge boss back. It kind of looks sloped towards the end, though. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'll try it in case it does. Doesn't look that much higher on the outside, though. What's up, Artie? Artie, you missed a second Zelda 1 shot call. We found Magical Sword. Now Zelda 1's like hard locked. There was also some other stuff, but like I'm gonna This is the last reef to do, and then I'm going to do the Korok tree side quest, and then Wind Waker will also be essentially paid. So Prime is wide open. 2E still has quite a bit. I want to look. I'll take a quick peek to see if SMW, if just having Yoshi is enough for me to get checks. I almost want to say no, but I could be wrong. And then there's still, I'm gonna go. And then ZOOTR still has some stuff. SMZ3 is stuck. Really need Moon Pearl. Really the thing I need in that game. Steady Body. Probably not going to equip Steady Body. Thanks for what other games? Hollow Knight's basically played. It's either that or there's like 2 or 3 checks, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to set it up when there's other games that have 50 to 150 checks available. Like that's where that's kind of where DKC3 was for a while, because I missed a couple of checks in the first few worlds, but it's like I'm not gonna go through. I'll look at those if we ever get down to the nitty-gritty and I don't have much checks to do, but I've never quite gotten that far. Wait, how am I supposed to get forest water? Can I get in here, but then not? Shine Spike with the worst EI imaginable. Yeah. So the Forest Haven checks themselves are marked as yellow. Oh my, did you see that insane maneuver though? With the spin attack to... Okay. So why can't I get to the Deku Leaf check? Is that jump just like ISO? I didn't think it was. Guess we can save Shrek. Oh, no, we don't have to save Shrek. Clutchies. There's a lot of really good melee video makers out there. And the nice thing about melee is I never really tried to ever be competitive with it. I only ever just played solos. It's like, it's just... I guess that's harder than I think. That doesn't seem that bad. I don't know, maybe it's bad enough that they put it in logic. I didn't think I could get into this area was the problem. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet, but I did see it in my YouTube recommended. Alright, whatever, I just won't do it. I don't have to do it, so I won't do it. I didn't think that jump was that bad. I still don't. It doesn't look that bad, but I wasn't getting it. I'm all souped up, ready to deliver water. I guess I just save it quick. Best way to... Definitely need to look up. But look at Arch, everybody. Fan of Arch. Okay. Hope this would be... see on this the LR. There it is. I just wasn't finding the right link. Okay. Plateaus. This is like the longest one. This is the one where if you're doing this one first and you're like trying to pay attention to your time, you're like, oh my god, this is impossible. I'm never gonna get it. And then like almost all of them are just get to the island and you're good. But obviously if you don't know where they all are, it can... Gotta look. Okay. That is still dealt with. Did that time. The timer is stuffed. It says, yeah, it says it's 20 minutes. It actually gives you 40 or 45, really? Weird. I wonder how that happens. There's some lag in this game, but it's not that, not 2E levels of lag. Did it. I did not want to go back in there. I know HD upped the timer by another 10 minutes, but like, I don't know. Doesn't count cutscenes or something? Oh, maybe. Me. Shark Island was one of them. Gonna have to... Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Melee, just as single player, because I'd play with friends occasionally, but I was the only one that had a GameCube. Well, not the only one that had a GameCube, but most of my friends didn't get GameCube, they got PS2. And the ones that did get GameCube didn't have Melee, so I was the only one that had Melee. So like when we played Melee against each other, I would just run over him. Which is like how any fighting game goes. If one person knows what they're doing and none of the other players do, it's not any fun. But the single player was a lot of fun. There's a lot to do in single player. But like a couple of times I've played people at like GDQs and stuff, and then I get rolled, but like I don't care because I know that I'm not good. But I don't know. I mean, every game becomes very different when you start to take it in a competitive light. It's impossible to look at the game the same way. Has no single player games? Yeah, that's fair enough. I guess it's kind of the same as like people constantly asking like, I want to make a good speedrunning game. And like the answer is always, well, just make a good game and people will speedrun it. There's maybe some quality of life or small things you can do, but if your game sucks, nobody's going to want to speedrun it. Get a crew together for Ultimate. A lot of characters I'd want to try in Ultimate. Probably not Steve from Minecraft, but maybe some of the other ones. I don't remember if I even bought the second batch of DLC. I fired up Ultimate to finally finish World of Light not too long ago. Like actually really close to finishing it, and I think I got distracted and went back, but it's done now. I did play as Banjo already. I remember we were still playing. We were still playing here and there when Banjo came out. Or maybe I fired up a lobby, or we got some people together when. Yes. People can play the game without having to read a novel. I think the expectation of multiplayer games nowadays is to just immediately jump in. And like hopefully you get matched with people who are also just jumping in. And then you kind of learn the ropes as you get better, kind of a thing. So like I don't think there's any I don't think it'd be a good idea for people trying to make a game like Melee to make a single player experience in it. Other than maybe like an arcade mode or whatever, right? Where is this feller? Graves. Finally works, enough people are playing. I mean, that's every multiplayer game though, right? I think it's a lot easier to make a solid single player experience and then have people tell other people about it and then they play that than it is to make like a good multiplayer game and have other people tell people about it and then have people actually get into it. I think it's a tougher thing to do. Sure. That'd be 36 hours, by the way. We're going to the cabana, y'all. You have to be fully transparent. We will not be going inside the cabana yet again. The grave error by me, but that bothers to have an adventure mode. I don't know. I think you're gonna end up with the same like larger group of people that for how long complained about why Call of Duty had a campaign because nobody played it. I think there's a niche of people that would enjoy that sort of thing. But I think the majority of your audience is going to want to have just a really solid multiplayer experience. There's a chunk. I'm not saying it's nobody, but that's not the majority of people buying the next Call of Duty. They don't buy it for the campaign. They buy it because it's the next Call of Duty. And so I think it's just harder to justify that kind of thing. Because you're making something that's purposefully for a smaller portion of your audience. Power of the gods. And like someone like me, if they come out with like a new platformer fighter and they're like, oh, they have a adventure mode like Melee. Why would I play that when I could just play Melee? I already own Melee. It's sitting right over there. I can just turn my GameCube on. Like, not everybody can do that, but a lot of people can do that. I would rather not spend another 20 or 30 bucks on a game that might be kind of like Melee than just play Melee. Be more likely to try a new platform fighter if it had a campaign. I don't think it would convince me personally. I mean, I don't think really any platform fighter is going to convince me to play it. I don't plan on buying the next Smash whenever it comes out, but Mother and Child, and still North. I'll probably give it a look at some time. But that's my feelings on it. Wish Ultimate's non-World of Light campaign mode was a little more fleshed out. Yeah, same. I would love it. Like, that would maybe be the thing that would get me to buy it. To buy the next Smash is if they do have a really good single player. World of Light wasn't bad, but it got kind of uninteresting after a while. And then, like I said, any other platformer fighter that's coming out, I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna likely buy a platformer fighter regardless. Like I said, I bought Ultimate, and I would be shocked if I ever buy another one. I'm almost positive I killed that one. Do a run? Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Star Island? Straight. Yeah, I tried classic mode and ultimate, and I was like, it's whatever. It wasn't bad, but it's whatever. Adventure mode is a nice little... The thing about Melee Adventure mode is like different levels play out with different characters and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Brawl's single player was really fun, actually. That was like the one fun part of Brawl. Owned? We've done it. We've grown trees, y'all. Solved climate change. We've been rewarded with a feather nest for Banjo Tooie. You'll love to see it. Okay. Yeah, that's a good spot to call it. Let me mark Maker, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got 4 games still open. Not bad. We made some pretty good progress today, though. What are we at for a total number of checks? 1,742. We did. I said I needed to do like 450, and so I did like 200 checks today. Not bad considering we took the break for the Archi servers to poop themselves for. Yeah, Subspace Emissary was Brawl. It was good. It was fun.